So first off, come to the Steam Workshop map, aimbots. I'll leave the link in the description below and click subscribe. At which point you'll be able to come into CS2 under Workshop Maps, and aimbot should be shown inside here. Just click go and it'll take you to the map. Okay, for this exercise, we're not going to be using the mouse, we're just going to be using the keyboard. What we're going to do, we're going to aim at head height. We're going to move from right to left. And as soon as we hit a target's head, we're going to stop. Adjust a little bit back if we need to. And then fire. Now, when you're starting this exercise, you might want to start holding down shift and actually use shift first to make this a bit easier and slower for you. But as you progress, you want to release shift and just be running full speed and then stop. Now, if you go over past the head, recorrect back. Don't use your mouse. Your habit will want to naturally use your mouse to correct back. But we're training movement here. We're not training aim at all. So you shouldn't be aiming anything. Now, watch what happens when I press the mouse 1 at the same time as stopping on a target's head. Notice I'm not hitting anything. Yeah? So what you've got to do is you've got to fire after you stop, or slightly just after you press the other key. Now, at first, you're going to be missing every other shot on this thing because not many people warm this up at all. And this is where most people's weakness is with movement. What you also might notice is when I come up to a target, I actually press the opposite movement key just before I get there. So I can be roughly on their head by the time I'm still. This is what not a lot of people take into consideration with aim, is actually movement is a massive part of aim. Because you're also predicting where your enemy is and stopping before then, using movement. So this movement is also massively going to help your aim. And is actually the second biggest factor in actually getting better at this game. Now, along with the A and D keys, we can practice W and S. Obviously now you're going to need to use your mouse more, otherwise you're stuck. The exact same exercise. Forward and backwards. W, S, stop, shoot. S, W, shoot. Now, I personally spend about 2 minutes or so warming this up every day. Don't spend a lot of time on it because after a while you just get bored. If you're new, I'd spend probably about 4 to 5 minutes just to get it into your muscle memory, because that's what you're really training. You're really just getting it into your muscle memory that you can move your crosshair with movement and how that interacts with your movement keys. So I'd say 4 to 5 minutes a day on this and you'll be golden after a couple of months. Now, maybe a couple of weeks down the line, if you're really experienced and ready, or feel that you're ready to take this on, then also include every single direction movement and counter your direction. This right here is really going to fuse the muscle memory, those movements into your muscle memory, and make you a considerably better player. Simply hitting all the different direction keys and just naturally cancelling them out and letting your brain do the computations on where you actually need to be, what you actually need to do. That's what you're really training when you're hitting all directional keys and you're not thinking about it too much. If you like these 5-minute quick tutorials, don't forget to subscribe and check out my other videos. See you in the next one.